All right, welcome back to the channel. We're gonna do another charm video. This one is on the glass charms that I've accumulated. I've gotten a number of these over the years, sold off some, and little by little stashed away my favorites. These were probably from around the same time period as the silver charms, like late 20s, early 30s. I think these came in peanuts. I don't think they were really Cracker Jack. A lot of these charms were these celluloid ones, like this. Different, like people, animals, some like advertising stuff. There's like a pineapple, football players. They were celluloid, marked Japan. They usually had like a silk or rayon cord, different colored cord hooked onto them, and like a brass loop. As I mentioned before, my mom has my grandpa's collection of those. And in her collection, there are some glass ones. And so usually I would say that if these did come in peanut charms, there was usually just a few of these per however many dozen of the celluloid ones. I don't know if the glass ones were made in Japan or if they were like Czech glass, like the little Czech glass. If you don't know about them, just Google Czech glass charms or animals. These might have been made in Japan. They were pretty much handmade, I would assume. And well, let's just get right into them. This one is a looks like a kind of like a bust, like a cameo type pendant. See, it's got the brass loop. This was one of the variety that were like pressed in a mold. I think I saw a whole grouping of these that were marked like the box said Japan. So, you know, it's like a 1920s, 1930s type of like hairstyle and everything. So there was ones that were made in a mold. And like here's another one. There was a number of dice. Actually, this is how I found out about the glass charms. Was I had dug up some dice at a bottle dump. Miniature dice, and then years later I looked them up to see if I could find them or what they went to, and that's how I got into the whole glass charm thing. So there's one dice there. Here's another one, blue. It looks like they might have, you know, had like the little dots filled in with some kind of paint at some time, at some point. So there's those. These, I have had these where they had a loop on them. So some of these things, they did come as a charm, and some of them were made just as like a object by themselves. I don't know what the difference would have been. Here's two more dice. These are small. Now these might have been in some kind of like a little game, maybe even, but I know that they're in the charm family. So I had a whole bunch of these dice, but I saved like a blue and red one, and then the blue and green one, the two different sizes. I got my light box there. I'm not going to turn this on right now because this thing is really, really bright. It's for tracing. Here's another, these right here. These were in my Cracker Jack score video, these little glass birds. Got a little beak on there, handmade. I got 3 of these little things right there. There's 1, 2, 3. I might sell one of them. I might keep them all. I don't know. Okay, yeah. Okay, this is another. I'll do another handmade one. This one's pretty interesting. I had this is a fish. I had a green one that it arrived broken actually from the seller. They didn't package it very good. So you can see kind of I don't know if that's like a mackerel. There is a fish that has like those pink spots like that. So, you know, they kind of do it freehand. So they're all going to be different. You know, you can see where they just had like molten glass and like blobbed the eyes on there. So that's a little fish. The green one I had was like an apple green color. Okay. Here's another handmade like a chili pepper. You can see those brass loops. Eventually I'm going to try to clean those or try to stabilize that corrosion. I'm not going to use anything like vinegar because that's too acidic. It might just make it, when you go to clean something like that, you don't really know what's going to happen. you may go to clean it and it just like disintegrates the whole thing. I mean, you don't know how much of that brass loop is like corrosion or like stable metal underneath. So yeah, there's a chili pepper, I guess. They got all swirled colors in there. I think I had 2 of those. I think I gave one of them to my mom. All right, here's another one that's pressed in a mold. There's a skull. That's really cool. I had to keep that one. That one actually has like a gold cord for it, but I had taken the cord off in preparation to clean it. So he's got the brass loop. That one's really cool. So that would have been in a mold. Okay. This one, it's kind of big compared to the other ones. It is glass. It kind of looks like Pluto. Now, Pluto, I guess, debuted in 1930. So, you know, that would have made sense to have something like that. Like I had those little, I have little porcelain charms that look like Bambi and Thumper. But me doing a Google search of Pluto, I can't see any images where he's got like spots on him. He's just like all gold. So I don't know. Kind of looks like Pluto. This might just be a miniature figurine, but it came in with that Cracker Jack trinket lot. So I'm going to keep him with the glass ones. Okay, another fish. That was in the Cracker Jack one too. Or no, that was in a different charm video. Yeah. So that's a keeper. No damage, luckily. All right. Here's one. I got a picture. I posted a picture of this one on my Instagram a while back. That's a parrot. And in my Instagram, I even have a picture in like the gallery of pictures for that post. There's an actual parrot, a real life parrot photograph that looks just like it. So yeah, you can see in this one, it's actually like pink and clear swirled. And you can see how far the loop goes down in there. It's got little eyes in his beak. I don't know if it's a cockatiel or a parrot. There is a bird that looks like that. Okay. All right, this is another one that was in the Cracker Jack grouping. I used to have a whole bunch of these like pig type elephant things. Some of them were like swirled all different colors, like blue and white and green and white. Some of them, there's like a transition, like there's like an elephant or a pig. It was like some kind of animal they would make, and then it seemed like it wasn't until they were done that was determined what it was supposed to be. That's kind of like I guess it could go either way, but it's I really like that color blue. Blue's my favorite color. Okay. And to kind of reinforce that, here's one that this one's just a hot mess. It's like that type of little chubby animal, but they got like the eyes all over the place. It looks like maybe the glass had some kind of imperfection or a bubble. So this one was, you know, yeah, I think a lot of those imperfections were when they made it. So I said it's a ghost, like a ghost cat or a ghost, whatever. Let's see if I can stand it, whatever. All right, so yeah, in case these are the glass or the silver charms that would have been around the same time period. I have a whole video about those. So the last 2 are these, and kind of reminds me of the Kellogg's rooster. Yeah. Really, this one's really well made, really graceful. Doesn't have a loop. It does stand up. I'll lay them down though. My glass box, my light box is at an angle there. Okay. And there's the companion. So yeah, there's all the glass charms. If you go on eBay, you can probably find them. You can probably find some on eBay. They're really not that expensive. The check glass ones do get expensive though. I don't have any of those right now, but those are really highly collectible. So, all right, there's the glass charms. Hope you liked the video. I'm gonna turn this off and light up the light box here. I did put a piece of paper to try to tone down the brightness, but Yep. So on my Instagram, I have pictures of charms, and all right, well, stay tuned for the next video. Thanks for watching.